Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate that so much. So without further ado, let's go ahead and cover this video. Now, what you see behind me, this is the passport, and we actually have some unofficial rendering to go with this lovely hidden vehicle. Not so well, actually. Not so well at all. So let's go ahead and cover this. Okay, so here we go. Let me just get off this. Oops, wrong one. Okay, so this is the rear of it. Now, if you compare this version of the Passport, the 2022 models, to the new one, the only differences here is the lights are a little bit different, um, but this is still the same per se, I guess. They sort of went all in with the with the red accents over here for the what's that, your rear, your rear reverse light, or is that, I think that's a turn signal, and then this is your reverse light, I believe, turn signal here, and these are your brake lights. But they went a little bit different, but if you can see from the bottom side of this looks pretty much the same as the current model. There's no differences there. The exhaust, which is nice actually. I'm not sure if this is, I can see the whole connection here, so maybe this is a real exhaust, which is nice. I gotta applaud that because I'm so sick and tired of fake exhaust trimmings. I guess that's what I would call it. Like when they put the fake area to make it look nice, but they still give you a fake exhaust, which would they did the same thing for the 2022 Civic, especially the sport model, which has like the fake area trimmings or trims or whatever the hell those things are called, man. I'm not a fan of the fake area around the exhaust. So the fact that they're going with this style, I really do hope that they make this version of the vehicle, or maybe it will be changed. We don't know yet, but the rear looks very, very similar to the 2021 version, even with this whole black accent going around, which is right here. Or maybe it's a different color because this looks like it's covered here going all the way around. And then, oh, they don't tell you which trim level it is. I think it's a sport model. I'm just guessing though. I think it's a sport model. Especially the sport model has the black rims on the black side mirror, so it is not. Maybe it's a little bit higher model. Let me see here. Let's go to change. Oops. But let me zoom out. I'm all zoom in and shit. Ah. So let's go ahead and flip this. So maybe it's the EXL version. And another positive thing too, the passports actually come with a bigger motor, which is the 3.5 liter V6. Um, the only one that's changed on it's the CRV. The CRV is actually using the 1.5 turbo. Those engines are, I got my issues with those engines for my Civic Sport, but I don't know. Maybe my case is different than these other ones. Anyway, so we got a new design for the rims. I'm assuming this is the EXL, or it could be the sport model too, because, oh no, that's just the name of it, Passport. That's what this is. This is Passport. Um, yeah, but like I said, everything else looks pretty much similar except for the exhaust. The bumper even looks very similar to this. The only other changes is I think this is a little bit higher, just a tad bit, or it might be the same. Who knows? But anyway, let's go ahead to the front side of the vehicle. Now, Honda is going for a more rugged look and more aggressive look, which is nice. You know, I dig it. I like it. Let's go ahead and compare the front of the vehicle now. Turn around. There it goes. So you got the front looks like it's completely changed. Especially you got the daytime running LED, which is looking very similar to this one. Let me see. Very similar. And yeah, I like that. That the grill, that really looks nice. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out the unofficial rendering, which is looks pretty close to the the actual spy shot we have here. Now, as you can see from the rendering, I don't know what this spot is, but I highly doubt that that's gonna be there. And also, the fog lights. Let me see. The fog lights are supposed to be lower, which are right here, which makes no sense at all. So that's a lie. Or not. Hold on, I see something here. So maybe. Is it just me? Hang on. I wish I can get like another angle. Okay. Possibly. Possibly. These are possibly fog lights, so I can see where they got that idea from this side right here. It looks like a fog light, but this area is covered. Um, and then also obviously nothing on the bottom here. This looks to be exact. And of course the grill is exact. The lights are pretty much exact. The only other part that I'm not too sure about is right here. It's not like it's a sport car where the rotors needs to be cooled or anything like that needs to be cooled, which gives it additional air from these vents over here. But who knows, right? This is all just speculation. So take this with a grain of salt and then go buy some more salt and then pour it on yourself too so you can have a shit ton of salt. Make sure to like the video if you're enjoying it, by the way. Let's go ahead and check out the side mirrors. The side mirrors looks pretty same. It doesn't look to be much of a change on here. Same thing here. They went with a black side mirror, especially when the other one was white. I don't know. The rims, those rims look very different. I don't know why they didn't go with the same rims right here. But why does the title say that? 2023 Austin Martin DBX Hybrid Spy Shot? Mild hybrid? What the That's not what it is. What the hell? That's weird. That's weird. Anyway, going on. Sides looks very similar to the new one. I think the new model was actually sitting a little bit higher. But that's just going by the looks. I can be completely wrong. That's why I say take this with a grain of salt. Or it might be sitting a little bit lower. No say. No say. You make the judgment for yourself. But overall, I dig the design. I like it. I like the rugged version that they're going for here. And it all kind of stems from the Ridgeline. It started off with the Ridgeline with the redesign for the 2021, and then the Pilot will also be looking similar to the Passport as well as the Ridgeline. So all those three vehicles are going to be looking very similar when it comes to the grille design, but the overall look of the car will be, or truck or SUV or whatever, or crossover will be completely different, or they're just copying certain design elements from each other, especially from their more off-roading type of vehicles or crossover truck SUV. Yeah. Because if you look at the Ridgeline, this is where it all started. Like this front right here is where it all started. And like I said before, the Pilot will have the same look. CRV is a little bit different, but Passport will be the same as the truck, as the Honda Ridgeline truck. I think the rims makes it a little bit easier to clean, I guess, because when you have the Type R, the rims are a little bit too many spokes for my liking, because sometimes it's a pain in the ass to clean inside those crevices. But you do what you do. It's a little bit dirty right now, to be honest. Spoiler alert. But anyway, overall, I dig it. Do you guys like the design? Do you think there's enough change here? If you haven't bought a Passport yet, does this make you more interested? I would love to own a Passport, but I don't go enough off-roading and my commute is too far. So it's not really in my, yes, in my area of vehicles that I would want to purchase. The only one, if I was able to get, is the Ridgeline. I actually like the design of the Ridgeline, but I like that Rivian too for a truck, especially with electric. The only difference is the price, which is the Ridgeline actually beats that in price. And then you got the Toyota Tacoma, which is nice, but we're going off topic, so we'll come back to the Passport. Let me know what you think of this video. Did you enjoy it? If you did, go ahead and give it a like, and if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe. All right, you guys have a very lovely evening, and I am out. So if you want to read the whole thing, if you want to read this article, I will leave the link in the description so you can go check it out for yourself. I will leave both links in the description for you to go look at. But like I said, this right here, this is unofficial, so just pour a bunch of salt on you and tell you this is all just your imagination. It's not real. It's close though, but it's not real. It's just somebody's interpretation of the Passport. But anyway, have a good one, and make sure to, you know, it's free, it doesn't cost you anything, it takes like 2 seconds, you know. Yes. Okay, now I'm going. Okay, bye.